let's wait when everyone will join. I quickly share the way how we will be hosting this meeting today. First of all, it will be here on Zoom and translated to the Facebook Live. After that, it will be available on YouTube channel, GFST YouTube channel, where you will be able to translate it. Okay. So I need also to check on another device. Guys, do you hear us? Please give me some sign. Valentin, do you see yourself on the Facebook?
Yes, I do. I can see myself. I can see some attendees. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Benny. Kitty, Maraki, Benny, Mojui, Yuli Bulatova. Yeah, cool.
Great. Okay, so more people will come. Let me then quickly introduce with who I am today. Valentin Sokolnikov, he is here today as one of the CEO of those assets that we have in the GFST portfolio. Also, what we will be sharing today, it will be results of the companies that been achieved for the quite tough 2024. Luckily, we are getting into the new year with the new partnership and with the new hopes that next year might bring to us. Okay, and also, like, I will share some information and some news about what are the GFST plans, and also those people who are not able to connect today here, but they are also part of the GFST portfolio, and that is Starbucks, and also that is the news about Red Pet Games. Okay, so let's start first with very good news that Valentin is here, and I know, Valentin, we spoke quite a lot, and you have a great year. Even though that it was tough and challenging, but you manage it and your team manage it. And today I would like to congratulate you and your team for achieving those results that you are guys achieving. And I hope today to hear a little bit from you what exactly you achieved, what exactly you are planning to do next year, and maybe you will share some insights that that will excite all of us.
Cool. Thanks, Armand. Thanks for your warm introduction, and also I would like to thank you for all your effort and your time, actually your energy that you helped us this year. It was very tight year. I would like to say not only 1 year, it was tight the last 2 years. And yeah, we can share a little bit more that we didn't talk earlier. So
Perfect.
let's check, is it all updated with our social medias? Because right now we have more people. Okay.
Yeah, and while you are checking this, also, guys, one more time, this Facebook Live will be streamed on all our social media. Also, later on, it will be uploaded on the YouTube, and you will be able to see in your own language, read like all the information if you, by some reason, don't speak English.
Yeah, and from my side, I would like to add a couple of things that all people who, for example, cannot understand English, it will be a good option to use some browsers that through the AI can recognize the language. And it's cool because even if you don't understand any language, you will be able to watch the video and you will receive the auto translation like in a movie. And it's cool. It works, and it works great, by the way.
Thanks for AI, right?
Yeah,
So
thanks
AI
for
is
AI.
giving us quite good options.
Yeah, AI
I'm trying to find-
is coming. AI is coming every single day, some new updates. Cool. So let's recap. We have people who are watching us. It's good. Good to know. Good to see all of you. Leonidas, Rodriguez, Patricia, Yoti. Yeah, cool. So let's start and let's start mm, from some history.
Let me ask you a question. Do you
Yeah,
mind if I ask you a question?
sure.
It will be really cool, Valentin, if you can share today to those people who are coming and also those who will be watching in a replay, where you started, when you started to run FNT, why you started this, like, and what results you achieved so far.
Sure, sure. I have started FNT journey in 2022, and in general, it was an idea that we will do a lot of different things, but let me mm, go from another way. So, and I will do a little bit about the history. So regarding the history, let's come back, let's say 3 years ago. 3 years ago, it was the end of 2021, and it was nice time. We were talking about our companies, about how does it works, about what plans, what is our plans, what is our like potential of growth and everything. And regarding the fintech companies, we had a few companies, and I can separate, let's say, Unitex like one team and Global UnitPay like another team. There were no conversations about FNT crypto because it was an idea that we can get some kind of banking license, that it will works, and it was presented to some board members, and it was just an idea. But you know, in 2022, the first quarter, let's say we can call it like crisis 2022. It was a few uh, situations that happens. For example, it was unexpected conflict, and we left a few customers like geographically, and it was let's say not our decision. It was requirement from the government and the license authorities that we are using. And another situation, it was also not, it was also unexpected once one of our business partner also moved out, let's say, kicked out from the business because of some reasons. And it was very tight time. I remember those days, and it's like it's first time once the funds on the Global Unit Pay was gone, like completely gone, like a zero on the balance, and we had to pay everything, like everything. It was like the whole team of all these people who are working in our Zurich office, like dozen people, 2 rooms, and well, it was very tight. But it's a history, and right now we can remind maybe some from the some objective and give some objective situation. So it was our time to do some recap, to do some analysis, to do something what we can do. And in those days, I think we did some also we did steps that helps us to keep the company's life. And right now, I'm also talking about two fintech companies that still here. It's Global UnitPay and Unitex. And let me give a short, brief intro about the companies, like brief history about the companies, step by step. Let's start from the Unitex. It's a crypto exchange. They started 2021. It was very nice, and it was a lot of trading volume. The company earned some money and used for business development. Like they increased the staff, support team, ML team. Well, it was very interesting, and it was a company that was like example for us, like they are growing companies. They earn money, well, over 1 million, I believe. And they also invested in the software development and everything. And well, after the crisis 2022, the Russian market is gone. Other market is gone. Also, it was some restrictions on some activities, let's say it's staking or future trading. And also it was one interesting situation once the company received the letter from some government authority, and it was a message that the company have to froze the assets from one user, sell as assets, and pay to the government. And you know, if the company will protect the customer, the company could lose their license. But if the company could sell the assets, the company could lose a
Trust.
customer. And well, in general, well, definitely the license, I think, is good, and let's say we lost a customer, but after it was a decision that the company don't have any protection from the government if the government can do the stuff like this. So and it was smoothly thoughts about how to move the company to another jurisdiction. And yeah, it was like some story about Unitex. And I will give some information about the updates as well. So regarding the global unit pay, as I told before, the funds finished like in start of 2022. And it was like time once we re-update the full team, like the entire team. And we optimize all expenses, we gain some money, we still paid salaries and everything that we had to do. And it was quite tight time, and also we lost some geographical customers that based, let's say, in some territories that was not okay for our government. It's not a government, but for license authority. And yeah, it also was very interesting time. And we had some transactions, we had some companies who came to us, who do also business with us. And, you know, after it was the audit. And during the audit, it was information that the company have to re-onboard all customers because every 2 years or every 1 year. And so once company started 2021, in 2023, we have to re-onboard all our customers, or we need to do something. And it was also a new regulations that we need to do like video calls with all our customers, and it was so complicated. And the team, like compliance team that were supporting us, they stopped all new onboardings. And you know, it was a time that we should develop the business and earn some money, and we had contracts, but it was a time that we stopped the business. So we had still the existing customers. It was not too much, but it was a time that we should to do something. And after it was like audit, and they told that we need to re-onboard everything. It was some like comments, like some negative comments, and the company that support us in compliance procedures, they offered us some incredible amounts to pay for them. Like they offered us to buy like new software that should be okay with new rules, and let's say it should be almost 500,000 that we have to pay to them to support all our like over 20,000 customers, like verified customers. But you know, even we had over 20,000 verified customers, it doesn't mean that it was active customers. And it was some significant updates in our ML policies. We also changed the compliance team. We updated our policies. We re-onboarded our customers in December 2023. And we also updated the banks with whom we were working. We updated the software ownership. So we received let's say, how it calls in English, we received the access to the software. It was very difficult year, 2023, and we received like as a result of audit that we have to go our company to the bankruptcy because of the lack of funds. And yeah, it's official statement. We have all of these documents. It's here, and but it's a good way that the audit was in 2023 for 2022 year. Means we had some time and we did some earnings, and after 2023 year, we showed that the company are still live, company can earn money, company can develop the business, and the next financial audit and financial statement was with positive balances, and we protect we protect the entity, and we protect the
You
life.
protected the entire company just with that.
Yeah, it also was a very very long conversations with our license authority, because the company was under the pressure, and we had to do something. And finally, in February, I believe, or January, like in the start of 2023, we received the green line for new onboardings. So right now, company can do the new onboardings of new customers, but it should be through the new requirements like video calls and everything. Well, a lot of different things. And we started from the scratch. We have started from zero customers, zero volume, zero, like a fresh company. And we started with a focus on B2B, like on business customers only. For sure, we have some individuals, but right now we are focused on the business. And as a company who provides financial service, we can do a lot of for the businesses. Let's say we can provide liquidity for crypto exchanges. We can do money remittance. We can do payments behalf of our customers. Lots of different things. Even we can use different currencies, starting from standard euro, Swiss francs, pounds, and we can do Hong Kong dollars, Singapore dollars, Australian dollars, New Zealand dollars, well, a lot. And it's also possible, but it's through our, let's say, new banking partners with whom we are working with. And let's switch to the FNT crypto. So the company was in our mind in 2020, after the crisis 2022. And it was an idea that we need to save the companies. We need to keep the companies alive. And for those reasons, we need to have funding. How to get funding? It was one of the faster way to come to our people and to come to our community and say, okay, we have a plan, what we can do. And that's why we started FNT token. Well, actually, it was a plan to get a license that should be like a banking license. And we still had a legal partner who will help for us with such license. And you know, right now, he already have the order from the external company who ordered such license. And the external company, they paid over 2.5 million euro to get a license, and it's still in the process. I'm not talking about that we had some small sales of like waitlisting of future tokens. It was not over 500,000 that we received like in funds for the first time, and it was not enough to get a license. Nobody will give a license for us and will allow us to do the business without funding, because company it's more dangerous for the government to get a company who will go to the bankruptcy if the company don't have enough funds to pay like salaries. I'm not talking about like 2 years of the financial sustainable situation. And yeah, it was a time that we were thinking, okay, what we can do for our business to develop the business. And we saw the model of crypto.com, where company doing the cards, and they are selling cards, they're selling crypto cards, and the price was very high. And even with the high card price, they had like a lot of volume and funding. They renamed the stadium in US, and it was cool because our cards would cost less, but even with less price, we did some sales. We had the customers and do some volume transactions, and we realized that we need to get a crypto community. We need to onboard crypto users who will use our system for crypto. So for some people keeps crypto in their pockets, and they always thinking, okay, how they can withdraw it, how they can pay for they like some daily expenses, and they using some cards from different providers. And we can be a company. It's like know-how. It's the existing business, and we can get our niche in this field. That's why we have started do application for users who will use cards on a daily basis, who will use additional service. And also I was thinking, okay, what services I would like to get? If I have funds, I would like to receive some rewards. It can be staking. So for this reason, I can stake my money and I can receive some rewards because of the staking. And yeah, it's cool. That's why we have added the staking right now. We do have DeFi staking, means it's decentralized, and people can stake funds, receive rewards. Right now we have some timer with rewards, so you will be able to see which date you will receive like some rewards on your wallet. And sometimes I'm hearing some comments that okay, let me receive the profit from my investments, and after I will do staking, or after I will use a card. And for me, it's a little bit strange because, guys, let me give you an example. Let's say you would like to buy Apple shares. And well, guess if you will say, I will not go to the Apple store to buy the new iPhone, and I will wait once Apple will pay back the dividends, or I will get some profit to buy the new iPhone. Well, it can take ages where you will receive some profit from Apple to cover your iPhone cost. But in general, it's the product that you can use every single day, and it's investments that you can invest in Apple shares. So that's why it's like some similar. You can use your crypto, your funds to receive rewards, or you can use crypto cards or even gift cards, and you will be able to use it on a daily basis, and you don't need to wait once someone will pay you like a ton of funds tons of money to start using something. If you're not a crypto guy, it's fine. We appreciate your choice. It means that you're not our customer. You can use your local bank to get some local transactions. It will be free of charge, and you don't need to pay nothing. But for crypto cards, it always costs some money. And yeah, so it was an idea of FNT system, and how it started. And also the funds that we raised through the token sale, it was not token sale, it was like a white label and etc. But in general, the funds helped to keep the key people from the Unitex, and right now Unitex still live. The funds helped to keep also some servers for the first time. Right now, we received like 3 grants from Google and Microsoft. So it's over $200,000 that we received for the last 2 years, and it's very helpful. And some people already comes to us and ask, okay, how we can get funding from those companies, and we can consult it for some fee for sure, and company can save like $100,000 per year. It's true. So, and the new software that we had, why it's new? Because the global in-pay software was not in our hands in 2022. The Intake software was a little bit old in those time. And let's say it was some new technologies on the market, and we were thinking about how to use the new technologies. That's why we started the new software development in 2023. And less than 6 months, we have launched the beta live last year, actually also before or after the Christmas. And it was some basic steps like crypto deposits, transactions, withdrawals. But general right now we have a lot. Even we have a cards like a gift cards that you can top up in crypto. It will be real card, Visa Master. We do have some examples with Master. I do my personal example with MasterCard that you can top up. You can add to your wallet, and you can Apple Wallet or Google Wallet. You can go to the store and pay offline or online. It will works, guys. It will works. You're based in India. You're based, let's say, in Saudi Arabia, in Emirates, whatever you're living, apart from some countries, you will be able to get a virtual card, add some funds, and use it in your Apple Pay or Google Pay. It's cool, it works. And right now we have the option that people can buy crypto using their cards. People can buy crypto through their bank account. People can sell crypto. People can sell crypto and receive funds to their bank account or to their card in different countries. You know, Arman, we were talking about it, we not talking, we were dreaming about it 4 years ago, and it was an idea, okay, how we can launch cards, not cards, how we can launch the feature that people can send funds to their cards to different countries, and right now it's live. Finally, it's live for months, it works, and so right now we have everything that we dreamed before, but it's here, it's in our hands, it's our development, and it works. You know, it works. Even the games. Definitely, if someone played the games, please type in the chat. But if you didn't play in the games, please try. You will get your emotions for sure. It will be positive emotions, negative emotions, but it will be something that will engage you in the process. It's cool. Even in some trade blazer that you can try to trade, well, it's amazing. And we had the contracts last year. We signed the contracts over like 1 million euro in valuation. We received like a little bit over 10%. That after company that order, they have signed agreement, they gone. The company is gone. But we started the cards for them. This year we also had a company, and it was some unexpected situation that the guy who signed the agreement after 10 days, he passed away, and only after 6 or 8 months, some team members who was still in the company came to us and say, okay, we still would like to proceed. And right now they already integrated to our system like a white label, and they providing some service for them. So total, we have right now at least 7 companies that using our services for their people, like for some external people. It can be some wallets, self-hosted wallets. It can be some additional companies, communities, a lot of different things, but they're using our services. And cards, some gift cards, or whatever it needs. And yeah, it's interesting. And for those of you who are following our social medias, recently we have launched the branded cards for Floki. It's one of the biggest crypto community of meme coins. They have well, they have built schools, you know, for in some countries where it's like people cannot cannot build schools by themselves, and they support it. And we have branded cars for those community. And they started. We had some social media posts with over 1 million in views and some interactions. Well, it's cool. And we had customers who comes from them. They started to do the business. And the one of the biggest question that I'm also receiving like almost every single week, every single week for sure, about the listing, When will be the listing? Armand, when will be the listing? And I have a question, guys, what do you want to get from the listing? Do you want to get funds? Do you want to receive some profit? If yes, I understand you, and I also would like to get the company profitable. But in general, we need to have a users who will use the system, because it's ecosystem and utility for the token. Then more users we will have, then more people will use the tokens, because it will be some requirements. For example, if you would like to invite your friend and receive reward from your friend transactions, you need to keep tokens on your balance. If you would like to get some additional rewards of your staking, you need to keep tokens on the balance. If you don't want to pay 2% card top-up fee, I'm okay with you. You can have tokens on the balance, and we will deduct tokens from your balance to pay the fees. And you know, it can be 1.5% fee. And you also can receive some rewards because of the some referrals, and you will earn some money. So it's like also the solution to earn some funds. You can save money and everything because of the tokens. And some people who are using system and cards like every single month, definitely they will keep tokens on the balance. They will buy tokens from market, from you, to keep tokens and to pay less fees. It's fine. And actually, it's also the point of earning for some people. Let's calculate together. Imagine Armand invite some friend, and friend will spend 1,000 in USDT for some transaction per month. So it will be 20 USDT that we will charge, like 2% commission fee. So 10% we can pay to Armand because of the affiliates and the referral program for one level, and Armand will receive $2. Maybe not too much, but once Armand will have, let's say, 100 friends, it will be $200 per month. And if Armand is like social media blogger and can grow the business, so he can earn like 500 to 1,000 per month, and it's good money, especially for some people who involved in network marketing business. Well, it's cool, and it works, guys. And that's why we were thinking about how to combine users and tokens together. And it was also a few updates with our tokenomics to do some good planning for token grow, because it was a Binance research about some tokens that starting to launch tokens with a high price, but after the price can go down and extremely fast, and nobody can support it. So we don't want it. So that's why we have ordered the tokenomics audit from the company who developed tokenomics for some blockchain protocols, and they will do also crash tests and thousands of possible situations, and even the token pressure during the months. So we will receive some rating from them. We will be able to update our tokenomics after their report. And the good news is that right now we are gaining customers who are starting using the system, and we will do token live. We were thinking about the top centralized crypto exchanges, and it was the requirement about active community. Active crypto community. Unfortunately, we have a community, but it's not a crypto community. And if we will have a look on our Twitter statistic and analytics, it's not too much. Let's say Gate.io, they require 20,000 followers, and it should be like real people who are real followers. Let's say if it will be 20,000 followers, it should be, let's say, 2,000 views, likes, comments, reposts, and everything. But it's not about us. If you're talking about, like, say, Bybit, they have requirement 100,000 followers and like real people engagement. And once we're talking about Binance, they also need even the higher requirements. And, you know, I saw, we did some analysis, and we saw some companies who had some good statistics. They had a launch, but after a few months, the company is gone. I don't know what happens. Maybe it's not a real statistic, but well, it can happen. So in this case, we are planning not to use centralized exchange. We will use decentralized exchange. It will be open sourced. It will be transparent for people, and even for people who will have a tokens on the balance but who are not using, let's say, our services, it's also fine. People will be able to become a liquidity provider and market maker. It means that people can keep tokens and fiat, not fiat, and stable coins like 50-50 percentage, and they will be earn fees on the transactions. And on some liquidity provider pools, it can be over like 20% per year, 50% per year. Well, 50% per year is quite good rewards, but it's not fixed. It's always changed, and it's DeFi. Yeah, Sharon is correct. It's absolutely decentralized. And the next step, we will add also some loans and etc. We plan to do it, but it's a lot of different things that we are planning to implement. And well, it's not easy to develop the software once you have some people who are working half time because of lack of funding, and we left some people who did a test because of some reasons, and yeah, it's take a time. So the good thing that we will do token launch next quarter. The good thing that we have customers, the good thing that we have crypto users, crypto community, we have people who started some staking cards. Well, it's a lot. Even today I received like new cards that people have ordered. Last week it was cards. Well, it's like growing business right now. And yeah, let's it was like a briefly information about where we are right now. And let's also, I will share about the plans, what we will do.
Yes, please.
So about Unitex, we have moved to another jurisdiction where we can do a lot of different things, and we will update the software that it's here on the website, and we will move under the crypto brokerage. The good thing that we received as a confirmation from Gate.io about crypto brokerage, and we almost started, but we have started with some tests, and it was some test funds that we started under the corporate account with quantitative trading. I talked about it before, and we were starting, and it was okay, but in one time they stopped send OTP notifications by email, and right now it's over 6 months that we cannot get access to the funds, and well, you know, it's not acceptable to start a brokerage with them if they cannot give the access to the funds. So Gate.io is not our case. The next company who also approved us, it was a Bybit. Bybit institutional, they agreed, and we can start as a brokerage under the Bybit ecosystem. Umbrella, yeah, umbrella is true. It means that we will be able to use their futures, market, trades, everything, and yeah, it's possible. And so right now we are working under the front part on the Unitex, and it will be the updated front, wallets, everything that we have updated. We will add cards for sure, stakings, we will add gift cards, everything that we have right now. And also it will be the solution for the trades like copy trading maybe for future, but at least it will be spot and it will be futures. And also we already have some community who happy to start with us, who are doing some trades like traders, and they happy to join us because of some personal connections. And also it was a company who also approved us as a brokerage. It's BingX. Also crypto exchange, they not so big as a Bybit, but they are also happy to work with us. They approved us, and it will be some restrictions on some countries that the companies will not support. Means not all people will be able to use the Unitex after all these updates happens. But in general, it will works better view user interface. Well, it will be real nice view, and people will be satisfied for sure. And it will be market for not only for Bitcoin, Ethereum, but market for all crypto that we will have here. Next, global UnitPay. So it will be also focused on B2B, and we are planning to add some solution that we will issue IBAN accounts for our customers. And yeah, it's good. And imagine once you will have account with Global UnitPay, you will be able to click the button, get your IBAN account, and you will be able to top up your IBAN account from another or do transactions, whatever it needs, like a banking, like a real banking. It will be IBAN account with your name, everything as it's needed. But in general, it still needs some requirements, and we need to do something majority it will take some funds and maybe a couple of months of bank application to onboarding. But in general, it's possible. And I spoke with one guy. They told that they're doing crypto bank and everything. They told me about their futures, but well, we will have everything. We already have the most part than those guys that present their crypto bank. We have it. It works well. And once we will have IBAN accounts, it will be good. And also we will do a payments like internet acquiring, that people will be able to pay online by card. And we also will do it for B2B customers.
Good.
And regarding the FNT, as I told, it's a listing and new like token listing, new customers, new users that will onboard to us. And also it will be the white labels that interesting on the market. People comes to us and asking if we can provide some services to their communities. Yes, we can. And yeah, it's also the interesting part that we can do with our companies. Well,
Thank you, Valentin. Thank
yeah,
you.
thanks for your attention.
So I think that for the past 40 minutes, it was very interesting to listen you, and well done to you and your team. I know, like I told you this many times, and I will tell you again publicly. Like many people doesn't understand through what kind of ups and downs you as a CEO, as a founder, co-founder of the companies are going through. But I really admire you and entire team who are still today believing in that big vision, despite of all these things that happened to all of us, starting from COVID days and finishing with all the sanctions. And I know even that you told me that you received from financial regulator, you received a letter with a statement that they are advising you to sign the bankruptcy and just like leave the company. And this is true, guys. And Valentin is saying like, no way, like this is not what we've been working for all these years. And These updates that you gave with Bybit, I know that that deal didn't happen overnight. It was a very long process that took in order to have a first meeting, second meeting, fifth meeting, so have some sympathy and then discuss the possibilities for cooperation. And today, Unitex working as a, let's say not working, but are in the middle of integration to the Bybit. I think it's a huge well done to you and entire team. Guys, like if you are listening this, please share this information to all those people who are saying that they don't believe or they don't follow the information. So just share with them this webinar for sure in order for them to know what exactly is happening. And listing for FNT on DEX, it's absolutely a normal thing in a crypto sphere. So of course we need more engagement. And guys, if you would like to see successfully launch on the 2025, so please at least click like, share the information. Maybe you don't need it, but maybe you have someone who has a crypto community like a Flocky, and the founder of the Flocky is subscribed to one of your friend. And when he will see, he will say, oh, this is what I need. And you will be the source. And like Valentin said, why not? So you will be earning also commission, and that is a normal. Every exchange is doing this. This is the affiliate program, and the affiliate program always works. So moving further, I would like to little bit update about other very important things that are happening. Valentin, please stay here. So maybe you will have also something to add. But I would like to start with first, it's a Red Pad Games, and Red Pad Games, you know, that successfully launched the early access. Yesterday, I had the privilege to talk to founder himself, Vildan Fazilov. So he gave me some statistics, some updates. More than 600 people today from the wishlist already purchased the game. They already playing. There is a lot of feedback that is right now at the early access coming towards the team. Team is working on improving the game. Team is working to create more like a bigger map, more things on the map, and probably like a 2-3 months that will be on the early access, maybe earlier if they will be able to fix faster. So why it's important? Because you know that Red Pad Game company will be creating the RPGC coin, which is already it's already there. And so this week we are starting very actively to work in order for them to get on the market. And one thing is very important, hearing you, Valentin, and all your team achievements with the Bybit and FNT and cards and everything, because that was initial one of the plan to create interconnected ecosystem that will be benefiting each other. And I'm pretty sure that we will be able to add a lot of gaming community into the crypto sphere and the crypto community into the gaming sphere in order for both parties to benefit. So that will be probably happening in February, March, according to the plan. There is a plan to go to launch the token, but that all the news we will be updating when the news will be coming out. Okay, so another very important thing is about the GFST holders. Please press 1 in the chat or say I if you have GFST. So Starbucks, they are our partners, so you can follow their social media, and you can see that these guys are recently receiving the VASP license. They are receiving the MiCA license. They received it already. Today they are working very closely with the Belgium government in order for them to advise companies how to tokenize. And Starbucks 4 will be coming in the first quarter of the 2025. So what we will do, we will be migrating from that ecosystem that Starbucks had before. That's where all of us, we were able to go through the GFST.io, click on the link, then register. Then after that, you need to get the SBID. From the SBID, you need to get into your dashboard. All that will be out for a time being, and it will be let's say move to the Starbucks 4, where we will not gonna need any more these complicated steps done by the user. It will be done automatically for you. Every person who has soulbound tokens, you will be able to transfer into the SLX, and then every SLX token holder will be able automatically to get with a ratio 2:1 the Starbucks security token, which is a STBX. So this is very important. I would say a good move from the Starbucks, because they are growing, they are updating, they are making more effort in RWA sphere, and we all of the GFST holders, we will be benefiting because now we will be moving towards the Starbucks 4. And if you already checked how it looks, because it's also the early access right now, so please do so, because that is a really, really groundbreaking thing. And what they are preparing with the tokenizing time, I think that this will be revolutioning in RWA sphere. So these are the main updates that I would like to give to you. Plans for the 2025 is get on the Starbucks 4 in let's say within the same time that we will be waiting the Starbucks 4 launch, we will be updating all our companies. Again, that valuation that we had earlier will be changed, because now, as Valentin said, 7 companies are on the board, so there will be different valuation because some countries are restricted, some clients are out. Like Valentin said, there was a shaking in the entire, I would say, universe. But with the new updates, with the new valuation, we will be able to find out what is the real value of the GFST before we will go to the secondary market. And that is the plan in 2025. Probably in the first or second quarter, we are planning to launch it. God help us, and guys, please pray and keep us in your prayers. Okay, so Valentin, before we will finish, because I would like to keep it maximum 1 hour, before I will finish, can you please tell me, based on everything that you experienced, how do you feel that 2025 will be for you and for your team and for those companies that are today under your control?
Good question. So I think the next year it will be like the 9th year in numerology. Means the 9th like circle, like it will be finished for everything that should be completed. The finish that everything should be cut off. And for those one who will stay, it will be the smooth way to the next journey for the next 9 years. And I'm thinking about a few things. So in general, we still are on a good way. I forget to mention one of the biggest partnership that we had. It's a partnership with a company who issued USDT. It calls Tether. means that Tether company paid for token listing for us, and we agreed that we will do token listing for them. They will do something for us, and soon they will update their website, and they will add our company name on their website as a partners. And they also partnered with a few companies, we'll say from our that was yeah, from our ecosystem, and a few companies will be on their website as a partners. It's a very good sign, because once we were talking about someone like from the funds and like hedge funds, VC and etc. They asked, who's your bakers? Well, we are not we don't have a bakers like VCs like usually do, some companies usually do, but we have a partners. We have people with whom we started. We have a partner like a Tether who support us and who recognize us. It's one of the biggest thing. And they told, okay, please let me give more information about this partnership, and they will be able to look deeper about what do we do. So it's a good sign that we partnered. Someone told that, okay, please show me the website once it will be done. Guys, it will be done. They already paid, we already did some token listing, etc. It's already here. If you are waiting some statement, well, it will take a time. If you are waiting like the updates on the website, they will update the website. And I'm in contact with the guy like from Tether Institutional with whom we are working, and it's in the process. And I met also some other team during the event last month, and they also told that okay, it's in the process. It's big company. It's very big company. It's like multi-billion company who are doing revenue transactions. Well, it's one of the biggest company in crypto, and they will add our names on their website. It's very cool. It's quite big recognition, and I think that such cooperation will help us. Otherwise, the it will be ninth year, and we will have a look that it will be for us or not for us, because the last 2 years is like under the pressure. Pressure with funding, with regulators, compliance, audit, a lot of different things. And, you know, it's very tight time. We were thinking about how to call this webinar. It's not a happy webinar, because it's Happy New Year, but the webinar, it's like a summary. What have we done? What should we do? Yes, we have done company, we have companies, we have like a team, we have a team. We still have some outstanding debts for the salaries, for teams. We have people who are working free of charge for a month for us. And well, it is how it is. But people believe in us. People working with us, not because of something. They believe in what we are doing. I think, and I believe that it's the biggest recognition from our team members with whom we are working with. And if you would like to support the company, please don't hesitate to also support companies that token listing. You can use the products. It's not a big deal. You can use our crypto transactions. It's very low transaction fees. We have a lot of different blockchains. We have added, let's say, Ton blockchain faster than others. Well, we have a team that can do a lot. And if you would like to support, you are almost welcome. If you would like to be like a guest who are watching with popcorn, okay, what will happen in the next movie, in the next episode of this company.
Next series.
Well, yeah, you can have a look, but general, we do appreciate for people who support us, who right now support our social medias, and who believe in our company, in us in general. Thanks for your help, for your trust, and for all of you, I wish you a Happy New Year, and I believe next year will be the best year in our company business development, or it will be the worst year that we will finish everything. Well, for sure, it depends on us. It depends on us. And I read one book. It's a very interesting book. It was some comparison, how it calls in English. It was comparison between the people and the trees, like the wood, like in the forest, you know. And the wood, like the tree, they don't have the option to give up. So the tree will grow as much as they can. The tree will grow as faster and as long as it's possible. Even if you was in the mountains, it can be some trees that like growing into some piece of stone. It's unbelievable, but it works. It's nature. But people, uh, well, it's not like a tree. People can give up. People can change their mind. People can do something less that is possible for them. And I appreciate people who have some scares because people are thinking about it. I appreciate people that can do mistakes because if you do nothing, you don't have any mistakes. I appreciate Armand with all his contracts, agreements, partnership, and everything that sometimes never happens, but he tried as much as it's possible. And you know, some people can find a reason why it doesn't happen. Some people can find a solution. Well, from my point of view, I would like to find a solution how to deliver our businesses, how to deliver the fast-growing businesses, how to make it profitable, not only for some group of people, but for entire people who believe in us, like a few years ago, who still believe in us once we started FNT, and because of what we are still safe. We are really safe, our companies, because of it. And for all people who will remind us with a good word. Also for people who trying to push us and say some bad words, never saw our news, and who come in and say, "Hey, I saw a webinar 5 years ago. What happens?" Well, 5 years ago there was no any webinars, and like 3 years ago was no webinars about FNT. But okay, we are still very thankful for all of you. We are thankful for all of you who are still here on this webinar the last like over 1 hour. And for people who would like to not give up, I would like to say that, well, we don't want to drop this business because if you wanted to do it, it was happened 2 years ago once we received the first notes about company debts and etc etc etc. It was like a dozen statements that we have to do it, but we are still here. So, and I like also a song, Armand likes the song as well. So we are still standing. Let's keep positive mind in our heads. Let's keep positive mind in this Christmas and New Year seasons. And yeah, it's real magic during the New Year and Christmas. Once you can wish your some dreams, you can draw it, you can think about it, you can imagine, feel it, and once you have the positive feelings, it will help. It will help for all of us because negative feelings cannot help. Negative feelings didn't help to nobody for long and happy life. So let's have happy life, long life, and wish all of you the best.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much,
Bye.
Valentin. And I would like just to wrap it up and say, like, my vision for 2025 is the same like yours. Either it will be a final, like a breakthrough, or it will be the like a exclamation mark, and we will say thank you so much for this great journey. Because the things are, as you said, it is what it is, and you know, it reminds me. I was having the privilege to hear the speaker the Shazam founder, and he was, Shazam, and he was sharing his life journey, and he said 7 years nobody believed him. 7 years he was going from door to door, and everyone was saying like, we will not gonna invest in you. Nobody will use the Shazam. This is like a crap. Who will be finding the music through Shazam? And so when he was sharing, I realized like 7 years, like the guy is talking about 7 years journey. And then I thought, oh, and we are only 3, 4, so it's not that bad. And what it gave me some energy to keep going, keep pushing. And like you said, like we signed quite a lot of contracts for the past 2 years, right? And many of those contracts are not going, they are not executed, not because of they are not real. It's because there are some third party involvements, or there is some, I don't know, like sanction issues and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter, as long as you are keep moving, as long as you are breathing, there is still a chance, there is still a possibility that you will be able to make things right. And this is what we are doing here. This is the reason why we are having these results without external help. And today, I would like to take a 1 minute time to say big thanks to every single person who is working in a company for free, literally, with going through the challenges, and they are not blaming or screaming and claiming the salaries. They understand what we are doing, and they believe that one day they will be able to get the results. They deserve results, and we believe in that as well. And I would like to say all the greatest words to every single one of you who are still supporting, who are still helping, who are still seeing behind this darkness some light. And we also see it, and that's the reason why we are still here. And despite of all these bad things, the challenges that we are going through, guys, one day we will win if we will be keeping that dream alive. I wish you, everyone, Merry Christmas and Happy New 2025. So see you next year, and fingers crossed, pray and do whatever you believe in order for all of us to receive these blessings finally in 2025. Thank you, Valentin, for being here. So sad that other guys wasn't able to join, but they will be hosting their own events, and please watch all of them. Thank you. Bye bye. I love you.